Good afternoon. Good evening or good morning to everyone, wherever you are. Welcome over to race number 5. No, race number 4 here at Kentucky Speedway. Yes, we all know we like fried chicken. That's why we're here at Kentucky. And, yeah, we're going to start off with going straight to the qualifying because, of course, it's getting a bit too late and had a slight delay on getting this race done. So right, let's see who's on pole.
Drivers, to your cars.
Billy Joe. What a shock qualifying pole for her. First pole position for her. Alongside Roberto Crown Jr. Let me check. Okay, he's Kentucky Speedway. So Roberto Crown Jr. As well as the rookie who will start from second place on the grid. Tristan Mendoza will start from third place. Cameron Jr. will start fourth place. Melanie fifth. Avery Hamilton sixth. Richard Petty Jr. seventh. Cat Rose eighth. Lyndon Hill ninth. And Cam Wright 10th. Now where are the great drivers? Oh, Ray and Army will start actually next to last on the grid. Kendrick Meeks starts actually ahead of her in steady first place, so way down the order. Whereas Leland Hill's at ninth place. Oh, my bad. I just read his name without even knowing. But yes. What about last race winner, Richard Petty Jr.? He's down into seventh. Once again, my bad. And Drew Walker. That'll be interesting. Whereas Drew Walker on 13th place, just right there. All right, this is gonna get a bit interesting. Shock qualifying performance for this young female driver. So let's move on to the race. Remember last race where Darlington was a quite a memorable race for the young driver Richard Petty Jr. in the number 43, as well as JC Motorsports' actual first ever team win.
And their very first 1-2-3 finish.
As well as that, a great bonus to add to that. Let's hope the 4GB patch I installed makes, doesn't have any effect on the race and stuff. At least don't method the race info on.
Drivers, start your engines.
We're gonna start making a move as we see. This is quite interesting to see.
Wait, Cam Wright Jr. I just noticed Cam Wright Jr. in the 8 is starting
fourth. Is he started?
Yeah.
Did he start? Yeah, let me double check. I don't know if I read it wrong. Oh yeah, Cam Wright Jr. will start from fourth place.
Oh, it's this Kentucky. Oh, I know this Kentucky. I've done AI races on this one before. I know how this one's gonna go.
Cool. Making sure I show the whole grid. Make sure I don't miss out the bottom 5 drivers, I think. There's all cars lined up on the grid.
Down the back stretch and into turn 3 and 4. The pace car will pull off.
Just a moment. In just a moment.
Pace car's gonna pull off. And we're going to have green flag at Kentucky.
And it's
the
ticker.
Green is unveiled. Yes, it's working.
Oh, the ticker's working. Okay. Right,
Green
and away we go.
Green is unveiled. We are underway at Kentucky. And the 99 tries to make it 3 wide.
Billy Joe on her 4th race, I think, in her career, as she now loses that first position straight to Roberto Crown Jr., who gains a bit more on the outside, probably due to the drafting and stuff. But Billy Joe is not having it. She now takes the lead back. That means she could save that lead coming up into lap 2, sorry. and I don't think he's going to get it. Roberto Crown Jr. stays slightly ahead of her. And we see Tristan Mendoza, I
47's
think,
making
who started from third place.
47's going to make it 3 wide.
Take a look at Avery Hamilton, who starts a promising 7th place, I think. Or at least in the top 10 start. Sorry, top 10 start for Avery Hamilton.
43
It's going to be interesting.
had a good run out of turn 3. 43 has a good run, and 43 is going to dive to the inside. Tried to pass Cam Wright Jr., but Cam Wright Jr. is not letting the 43 by.
Roberto Crown Jr. now leads in the early stages of this race, the very early stages of this race, with Tristan Mendoza. It's pretty interesting for Mendoza, despite the fact that we've not seen him a lot around the top 10. In fact, especially even towards the front. Perhaps not a lot if I cannot count, but since he last won the race last season, Tristan Mendoza had hardly been around competing for wins ever since. But he's on a rare start right now, up into 2nd place. Quinn Melanie is up into 3rd place now, but trying to defend his position from Billy Joe. He tries to overtake. Look at Cat Rose on the very inside. It appears to be she's on a very fast car right now. I mean, especially being a Cadillac. Cadillac has got a great boost for everyone in the team of JC Motorsports. And Tristan Mendoza sneaks in on the inside and he makes an attempt.
Pass, the 6 had a really good send. That.
Oh, there he goes. Roberto Crown Jr. is your new... Well, Roberto Crown Jr. manages to save it, but Quinn Melanie up into 2nd place. Tristan Mendoza is struggling a bit for grip right now. Is under pressure from the drafts of Richard Petty Jr. and Cam Wright Jr. And Avery Hamilton looks on the inside.
As that entire bottom lane is getting held up.
Here comes Richard Petty Jr., last race winner. Attempts an overtake on Tristan Mendoza.
And there goes the 8. The 6. 6 is going to be out front.
6 is going to take the lead, I think,
Petty
on this
Jr.
lap. Well, Richard Petty Jr. is pressuring him. Quinn Melanie does take the lead on this lap. Richard Petty Jr. right behind him.
Oh, Petty made the first inside pass. That was a really good pass.
Superb for Richard Petty Jr.
Petty now out front. He's showing that his Darlington one was not a fluke.
But we don't need to count out Avery Hamilton. He's a bit racy right now. In fact, currently being shed the draft with Cat Rose right behind him. This gives him some assistance.
It's like everyone on the outside is having a little bit of an issue.
Quinn Melanie attempts an overtake to hopefully take the lead back and lead the second lap of his race.
Hamilton, who was denied a win at Martinsville last year, can he finally get his first win? And they're going to try to go maybe... Oh, they're going 3 wide now. We're going 3 wide. Oh, Petty just is shot off. He is shot off.
That is similar to last race as he starts to pull away. Avery Hamilton has now taken 2nd place from the rest of the cars behind him. And it seems to be he's going on the chase for Richard Petty Jr. And we can see Roberto Crown Jr. attempts an overtake on Quinn Melanie.
The 22 is going to pass 6. 6, I think's tires have worn out by now.
Oh, you can see Drew Walker coming in. He attempts an overtake on Billy Joe. Perhaps making it two places in a row. He overtakes both Billy Joe and Tristan Mendoza. He's right up into 6th position, and he's right behind his teammate, right in front of his teammate.
I have noticed that the SLR cars are actually starting to get together because they're all the way at the back, but I think they're going to try to make a charge up to the front.
A common sight for these two.
Yep, there they are.
This is not a
The 9
stranger.
and the 18.
This is not rare to see these two together. Some sort of bond with each other.
And the 18 debuts the new Dodge for the team, actually this week.
This is a brand new scheme.
For once, the 18's not using the old 2014 style. They're using the 15 one now. And the 19 and the 9 are getting together.
And Cat Rose now up into 3rd place, and now chasing Avery Hamilton. Let me double check something, just real quick. Okay, the stream is still doing good. Let's get back onto the race. Okay, comes Cat Rose, attempts an overtake. They're having a battle, and
not bad of lag this time.
the Cadillacs are
And the
pretty
5
hard.
and the 13.
The Cadillacs are really hard to manage. And here comes Avery Hamilton, attempts an overtake on Richard Petty Jr. for the lead.
Oh!
Here he comes.
Cat Rose got a little bit loose in the 22. Tried to pass the 13, but I guess the 13 tried to keep it. But Avery Hamilton trying to get that.
He's under pressure from the oncoming Drew Walker. This is coming about surprise. Drew Walker is now up into 3rd place. A few moments ago, it was Cat Rose chasing.
Walker, who was last year's Daytona 500 winner, is in P3. And that was, what was that? Was that Walker's only win that season?
Yes. He only won 1 race.
All right.
The only racers that have won 2 races are Solomon Sheridan and Ray Ayanami.
Okay.
Drew Walker is getting a lot of pressure, hoping to make a JC Motorsports 1-2. Oh, Avery Hamilton, thanks to Drew Walker's drive, now he's got a bit of the advantage to try and get past Richard Petty Jr., but only if he can make it. Only if he can handle the pressure that he's giving from Drew Walker. He's on the very inside. A bit dangerous for him right there. Here comes Avery Hamilton.
Right now.
And up into the lead he goes. And Cat Rose up into 2nd place. And here comes Roberto Crown Jr. He's quite a bit of an outside contender for the win right now, because he's doing pretty decently well, despite the fact he's in an independent team and having to drive the same car as Joey Logano. Take a look at his number 2 Pennzoil Ford Fusion. This is about to get really interesting once again. Oh, it's a Xavier.
51 who almost won a race a couple weeks ago.
Of course, he did win a race back at Las Vegas. And here comes his semi-teammate Leland Hill, and he got a pass. He has got past the teammate, the semi-teammate in his Monsters 51.
They're starting to straight line it a little bit. Looks like it. They're trying to straight line it.
Pretty much. Avery Hamilton is now currently leading, and he's pulling away a little bit. Richard Petty Jr. tries to take the lead. Well, not take the lead. Take 2nd place back.
To Cat Rose.
They're going bumper to bumper.
Giving somewhat of the bumpers to Cat Rose.
Let's see how close they are right now. Whoops.
Well, Cat's actually gotten a little bit closer to the number 5 of Avery Hamilton. think Cat Rose might be contesting for the lead right now. I
Potentially.
don't know, but
Potentially.
she could be. Oh, and the two car back there getting a little dicey in front of the 54, I think.
Here comes Cat Rose trying to make a move on that number 5 car. She's got the extra grip. Somewhat of an easy pass for her. Here she comes. But can Avery Hamilton respond? Sort of, but not yet. We have to wait and see. They're now going side by side. I think Cat Rose has got more grip because of the inside. And now she's got draft. With Richard Petty right
Side
behind
by
her.
side down the backstretch.
Now going sort of free wide, but Cat Rose have gotten the front at least. But who will take the lead on that lap is going to be a bit close towards the line. Avery Hamilton retains the lead after being pressured by Cat Rose. We got 3 teammates battling it out, and Roberto Crown Jr. in the unusual mix right now. Here comes Drew Walker, 3 teammates all together. In fact, now we're saying, where is the other teammate, Jerry Chen? Where is he right now? He's up there into 12th place. Struggling a bit, as far as I'm seeing, with the other cars up front. As you can see, he's getting passed by the less performant of Dex Miyazaki.
I have noticed that Chen does perform at some of the races, but at the same time, there's some tracks where he cannot have a good time. I don't know what it is.
Well,
And
it's
as
unknown.
we see the three car is actually near the mid pack for once. He's not even near the back.
Drew Walker up into 2nd place, but Cat Rose trying to deny that from
Rose
happening. She's got more grip on the inside, but not quite. I think she just had it. Drew Walker up into 2nd place. Oh, there is Tristan Mendoza still staying there. And this is James Jameson. Here comes Leland Hill. He's now made a pass on Quinn Melanie. Cat Rose. Oh, now they are battling for the lead. All 3 of them.
Wait, Alejio's in the 2 car, correct?
Yes, in that red car over there. He's driving the
wow.
same scheme that he drove
It's
back
hard-
in California.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch it, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
Wondering.
Billy Joe, the pole sitter, down to 14th place. Riley
We
Hill.
got a huge
No.
pack of cars back here.
Kendrick Meeks is there in 15th place.
Huge pack of cars behind them. Oh, it looks like the 9's going to try to dive to the inside, try to make it 3 wide.
There is Ayanami, still struggling. Up near the back. In 31st place, Austin Leong, as we saw, is dead last right now. But he's got a car close to him, which is John Palmer. I think he's been there almost since the race started. take a look at the front. There might be a change coming up to see who's leading the race. Here comes Drew Walker. Drew Walker has taken the lead just now.
Cat Rose is gonna try to get into this
Oh,
as well.
she just got it right in there. These two teams are working together, but
Oh.
look at that. We see the corner at
Hamilton,
Kentucky is not as
wide,
easy to
here we
get past.
go.
It's not as easy to get past on the inside. I think Drew Walker just led that lap. Yes, he did lead that lap, but now he's got a little pressure right now with Cat Rose right behind it as he fell down into second place. But they've got the draft, so Drew Walker tries to get past once again. Avery Hamilton takes the lead on that lap right now. We're now just coming up to nearly halfway.
I think they might.
The Cat Rose has
contesting
taken
pit
the lead.
stops soon.
Probably pit stops, yeah. Cat Rose now takes the lead on Avery Hamilton, Drew Walker, Richard Petty Jr., and we got a bit of free wide coming up. Roberto Crown Jr. tries to make a move on Tristan Mendoza.
It looks like that the pack still. There's actually about 3 packs in this. There's the main pack that's near the front, then there's somewhat of a middle pack, and then there's a pack near the back. And that's where most of the cars are. As Austin Leung is still in the back, something's gotta. It must be the Chevrolet that he's driving because he's been struggling these past few weeks. Must be something.
Oh, James Jimison making a move. Oh, that was a bit of a push, but not quite. I think he must have put on the brakes a little bit. Just realization that he's gone a bit too far. He might have gone a bit too far. Avery Hamilton takes the lead back. And he takes it on this lap. And here comes Drew Walker once again, trying to make a move on the inside. But that inside at Kentucky is not as easy as almost every other track to get past, or at least to gain an advantage on.
Head down the back stretch. It's getting really dicey in the lead pack. I'm hoping to God that they don't have a wreck.
Well, that might be.
Gonna try to
that must be going 4
Take
wide,
the-
I think. Almost going 4 wide. Cat Rose must have taken the lead on this lap, but it's not going to be for very long.
This is 3 wide. Wow.
That's a damn good time.
Last time they did 4 wide, they didn't make it through turn. They didn't even make it through the front stretch. But I guess this time they did. But Cat Rose is now out front. She is the race leader.
Jameson is getting a bit racy down there, as we saw just over there. It appears that Jameson might be able to even get up front anytime soon if he can. Oh, where is Jerry Chen? He is down into 13th place and still not making really any move, but at least he's got an opportunity to get past up into 12th place. At least because there's now a clear space ahead of him. Not a lot of cars that he'll likely have any difficulty to get past. But he fails an overtake on Billy Joe as he stays in 12th place. I think that might be having to do with the tires and such. Cat Rose continues to lead, but Avery Hamilton is creaking in right behind her, and he attempts it straight away. Ooh, what's going on? What's going on here? I'm missing that opportunity here. Oh, crying out loud. Sorry, we're having some difficulties in trying to see this battle for the lead. And here we go right now. Avery Hamilton attempts an overtake, but the inside is not going to be as easy to pass. Ooh, that's a bit rare. Ooh, Avery Hamilton goes side by side alongside her. James Jameson, as you see on the
Side
right,
by
James up into
side.
4th place. Up into 4th place for James Jameson. Okay, technical difficulties again. Alright, Cat Rose still leads. Oh, my bad. I pressed the wrong key. That's why I wasn't clicking it correctly. Right, we're back. Finally, hopefully nothing fails this time. Leyden Hill up into 5th place. That team is lucky to get a bit of advantage in the ratings because they won the championship. And as well as for the driver Kendrick Meeks, who won that championship also. Richard Petty Jr. now gaining a draft on Avery Hamilton.
How's I gotta say, how's SLR doing? Are they still near the back?
Well, I've seen them a few times and they're still I think Ray Army at least is still at the back. Oh, Tari Lowell is this time at almost towards the back. There's Ray Army, his teammate, trying to get past John Appleseed, and he's got Imperious Delta right in front of her.
Austin Leung right behind the 9, and there were rumors that they were going to try to sign Austin Leung to SLR, but the team owner was very skeptical about it as the 9's trying to go by the 42. The 42 is just not letting the 9 go by.
Austin Leung is still an independent racer. There were thoughts of him joining a team as well as Solomon Sheridan at some point, but so far nothing has come into fruition just yet. Avery Hamilton is your new race leader. Your new race leader is Avery Hamilton. Cat Rose down into second. We see James Jameson is making everything a deal for him. He's now up into 4th place, but here comes Drew Walker. I think it's to do with the fact that Drew Walker has got the inside right now, and he attempts a pass, and you get it. There you go. Drew Walker's gone past. Now, where is Jerry Chen? Let's see what Jerry Chen is up to. He's down here. Oh, he's creaking up a little bit as he tries to make a move. He's got a huge load of cars to get past. Oh, now he's been threatened already by Dex Miyazaki. Look at all the cars battling. I think don't know what position is the lead
Almost
car at.
4 wide.
There's Kendrick Meeks. He's currently on 6th place. 7th place for Leyland Hill.
Meeks with a good run today. He's charged up from near dead last to 6th.
That is pretty interesting to say. Alrighty, Alejo now makes a move on Kendrick Meeks, but not too far. Ooh, I think there's going to be a bit of a hard... Okay, pit stops are coming in. And here are the leaders that are pitting in. Cat Rose has pitted. I don't think Avery Hamilton has pitted, to my knowledge. Avery Hamilton has yet to pit. And Drew Walker has yet to pit. And Richard Petty Jr. didn't pit this lap. But of course, anything can happen as the grid will shake up and see whose position will end up after the round of pit stops. And here comes the leaders. They are now pitting. Okay, I can see there's a smoke. There's smoke coming up. I don't know what's going on down there. What has happened?
We got smoke where?
I just saw some smoke. Well, not smoke, but some grass. Was somebody on the grass?
Hello, yes, I am alive.
Oh, Leon Hill is here. Welcome. Nothing. Nothing
I
strange.
see that I am in 5th place.
Yeah. By the way, Meeks was all the way started back in like near dead last.
Where are they
He's
running?
up in 6th. 6. No cautions yet, but there's something going on with 9 car. 9 car complaining of a
That Aaron's car.
not number 9 driver complaining of a slight
Oh, Cat Rose here
of
up
a
into second
slight
place.
injury.
Cat Rose up into second place, it appears to be. Oh, Avery Hamilton still has not yet reached the end of the pit lane yet, but he just made it just up into front. But of course, we got a racy Cat Rose coming in. But although Avery Hamilton does have slightly newer tires, and of course that'll give him time to get used to the tire. The tires are just come into his car, so he's trying to get the tires as warm as possible. That's why Cat Rose has gotten past him and has taken the lead from now on.
There's not one but two Hill Meets racing cars. Oh,
Wait.
Leland Hill must have pitted again.
Pillin Hill? No, he's not. He's right here, I think.
Did he pit with the rest of them, or did he
look
stay
at the
out?
lap.
He's dropped back to 30th place.
I don't know.
Look,
Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
His last lap was slower, and it looked as though he might have made contacts. I think they were racing hard around each other.
We gotta take a look at the
54 is
replay.
down a lap.
Something's happened here.
We'll find out. Let's find out.
Actually, the 21 and the 21 and the 28 are both are about a lap down.
Wait. Oh, he came in the pits a bit too late, as you can see. I don't know if it's to do with the call. He just came in at just almost last second. He just crossed over the pit lane cone. That is a bit illegal for a driver to do that.
That's a commitment cone violation.
That is definitely
That's a commitment cone violation.
That is certainly a penalty.
That has to be a penalty.
Hooray for the AI screwing themselves over again!
Oh, look at that.
He went down pit road. He missed the line. Yeah, that had to have been a penalty.
That potentially, yes. That's why he's a lap down.
Can we all give a massive round of applause to my AI for fucking something up again?
Oh, there he is.
That really wasn't your fault.
Well, technically it is.
The AI will...
I think...
what happened? Technically it's not my fault, because sometimes if the AI is on the outside of another car, they will take a really awkward pit entrance.
Actually, that's probably what happened with the 21 and the 28. That's why they're about a lap down.
Wow.
Why their laps down as well, because the AI just likes to kill itself at certain tracks.
Yeah, Leland just missed the commitment cone by a lot. That was probably a penalty.
Yeah, this must have been awful for Leland Hill. Wow. Let's look at it again.
They already know that this they already know that this season is worse than last season, so they don't really care at this point.
Anyway, let's get back to the live thing.
Yeah, no problem.
Penalty being issued out for Leland Hill due to him missing the commitment cone line.
Cat Rose is still leading the race.
And that's...
Wait, Kendrick Meeks up into second place. Kendrick Meeks.
Finally, some screen time for that brand new Aaron's paint scheme.
Actually,
Leland Hill is
now down 2 laps, I think.
Not yet. He's still minus 1 lap.
Down 4 laps. Something's wrong with the 28.
The 28? No, you're telling me the 28. Is that Rickroll?
It looks like Solomon Sheridan and the 21 may have had the same thing happen.
We'll have to find out what just happened.
And as of right now, Meeks is taking the lead.
Oh, hold on. Let's save that for later. We'll find out what happened, hopefully, if we have time.
Meeks was contesting for the lead for a second.
Tari is currently 1 position out of points.
Tari is complaining of a slight pain at the moment. Must be from what happened at Charlotte last season.
And here comes the cars. Who just came in?
Let's get back to that battle for the lead as we're coming towards as we pass 20 to go. There's less than 20 laps to go.
Meanwhile, at JC Motorsports, Sorry, just had to pop in and say that. The team's new Cadillac performing really good right now. Cadro's obviously in the lead as we speak.
The 19 in his second race with those iron colours. Whoa! Whoa, Avery! Avery just drove right to the back bumper of him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Drive by the 5. What a move by the 5.
Pulled away as
Avery Hamilton wants that win, I think. I think
What
he
a
wants.
damn good move. Teammates now going to battle as team owner behind them.
Team owner behind him. What on earth is he
They're giving
doing?
them a show.
What on earth is he doing? Is he trying?
Maybe they're giving Leland a little bit of a show.
Probably some draft, I guess. I think the drafts are coming in pretty much.
Kendrick Meeks and Leland Hill both semi-owning that team. Both of them running with each other, but Hill is a lap down. Looks like the 19 is really bad in the corners, but really good on the straights.
We'll take a look at that. Leland Hill is trying to give Kendrick Meeks, his teammate, a draft to try and get to the front. And Avery Hamilton is closing in.
Look at the ground those two just made up.
Wow,
if Hill keeps this up, it's highly unlikely, but he may unlap himself.
Nah, as of right now, it doesn't look like it.
No, if they can do the same thing they have been doing and catch all the way up to Cat Rose,
that is a possibility. That is a possibility.
Here comes Meeks again. Meeks seems to really like the exit of 4 here. Whoa, Avery's going to force a 54 high. I mean, it is fair. 54 is a lap down.
Kendrick Meeks is like 4 tenths faster than Cat Rose.
The 54 is just not trying to get in the way of his own drivers here. Whoa,
Here
Drew Walker into the frame.
Right now. Where is Richard Petty Jr.? He's up into 8th place. Oh, let's take a look at that pass. Here comes Kendrick Meeks, and he's got past Cat Rose. Just a moment before that could happen. Oh, side by side.
Hill is behind them. If Hill can close back into them, Hill may just sneak onto the lead lap.
I think Leland Hill wants to assist his teammate, probably take some sort of revenge, not to JC Motorsports, but to what happened back at Talladega. He wants to get to have who makes end up with a victory at the end of this race. He's trying to lap himself, trying to get past Cat Rose. If he unlaps himself, if he unlaps from Cat Rose, that'll be it. Not quite yet, but he's going side by side.
He'll have to get around Kendrick Meeks as well.
Well, yeah, but at least if he goes past Cat Rose, that'll be it. Oh, Cat Rose, thanks to the draft of Leland Hill. Now she's back in the frame, hopefully to try and retake the lead if she can.
It's starting up to be a really good battle. With 10 laps to go this time.
Drew Walker coming in.
10 to go. The 19 does not like 1 and 2, but loves it in 3 and 4.
He wants to try and get away.
The car is brilliant.
He wants to try and get away.
The car is brilliant down the backstretch. He's loving it right now. It's JC Performance Equipment versus the JC Motorsports duo. 9 to go. What happened to the 15? Where's he been all day?
Well, he's I don't see him a lot. I mean, I saw Riley Hill somewhere. Oh, he's right there. He's right there. Down into 18th place. Oh, not bad, actually. Oh, Ryan Army up in the 19th place.
Possibly a bit slow.
Or in an Army.
Arthur Xavier is slow.
Oh,
he's
Roberto.
Get driven by...
Roberto Crown. Did he just hit the wall? Did he just hit the wall? He was so close to the wall.
Anyway, should we see how the leaders are doing? I believe we are either
This is
7 or 8 to go.
this is gonna be another pressure and anxiety of who's actually gonna win the race. Ooh, Drew Walker's gone
Walker now in
past second
position.
place. Wow. Can these two drivers...
And the Aaron's machine, and the slogan on the back of that car is true. It seems that nobody can beat Aaron's right now.
Cat Rose is starting to lose grip right now.
Oh,
I
look
think
at the
tires have
Hill
gone.
Meeks duo there.
They're working together. I think they're trying to get to...
Whoa,
They're
Leland
trying...
Hill with a really good turn two. He's gonna try and move Drew Walker out of the way to get by him.
That is great
What a
teamwork.
move.
What is great teamwork.
They're just trying to give JC Motorsports a really hard time keeping up with Kendrick Meeks right now. Giving Meeks the gap that he needs to get career win number 2 and win number 2 for the team.
And this will interestingly be the first race winner from season 1 this season. This will be the first time we see season 1 winner winning a race this season. That will be something to at least get on. At least we're going to see the winners. Oh, we can see a lap car coming in. There's Quinn Melanie. But that'll be interesting if Quinn Melanie can take it.
And it looks like Aaron's is the Aaron's company's decision to sponsor that 19 after their championship season last year really paying off right now. This is only the second race that car has ran. It's currently in position to go to victory lane.
Alright, Elijah up into 5th place.
As the JC Motorsports cars now have 2 of the other Hill Meeks cars to get by, as they're going to start blocking for their teammate.
We're now 2 laps to go, so anything can happen.
Just keep doing what you're doing. Hold them off. If you just keep doing what you're doing right now, they won't have time to catch you. Well, that's word from the 19 radio.
Oh, now Solomon Sheridan. Solomon Sheridan wants to...
There's another lap car
Yeah.
that's going to try and...
He wants to
make
lap
it a bit
it.
harder on Drew Walker.
He's actually battling Leland Hill for that position, I think, in 30th place. So as you can see, Solomon Sheridan trying to get past.
They're both out of the point, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, Solomon Sheridan just got past Leland Hill for that position. Now he wants to lap
2
himself.
laps to go. Down the backstretch they go for the second to last time.
I think at the one last pass, I think Kendrick Meeks' chances of victory is in danger. Here it comes, Drew Walker. I think Drew Walker is going to take it. Uh-oh. I think a one last pass is coming. Here it goes.
Trying to hold him off.
But that inside isn't probably not going to be enough for him. Oh my goodness me. He does it. Drew Walker.
Meeks could do the cross. Meeks is going to go
there
the
goes
outside.
Meeks. Meeks is going to repass him.
We're not yet. We've got one corner to go.
It's probably all over
The draft is going to give him one last chance, but not quite yet, I don't think. That's it. Kendrick Meeks will take the victory.
3 and 4. Here they go.
Champion from
Avery
last
Hamilton
season.
maybe on the path. Kendrick Meeks will win.
Kendrick Meeks is the winner.
Champion from last year finally gets his first win of the season.
Avery Hamilton, astonishing 3rd place. At least it's not a 1-2 for the Hill Meeks team, but still, 2 cars have made it into the top 3. And alright, Elijah up into 4th place. He has gone past JC Motorsports of Cat Rose. That was an astonishing drive. He probably could have contended for the win if this race lasts for like maybe 10 laps more, 20 laps more. That could be possible for him to get up to the front. Hopefully battle for the lead if he can, but unfortunately, unfortunately he has to do the best he can. But 4th place is not bad for him. But what a great race we've had today at Kentucky. We had no cautions. Unusually. I did test the race. We thought we were going to get at least a caution later in the race. But just look at that. Kendrick Meeks has won. There you can see. We go down the top 10. Cat Rose 5th, Jerry Chen 6th, James Jameson 7th, Richard Petty Jr. 8th, Dio Miyazaki 9th, and Tristan Mendoza 10th. Billy Joe, the pole sitter, just missed out on the top 10 by 300 of a second. And Albrecht Struss set up into 12th place. Richard Herman 13th. Thomas Giuliano 14th. Camera 15th. Imperius Delta 16th. Arthur Xavier 17th. Joy Maddox 18th. Ray and Army 19th. And Riley Hill in 20th, sorry. But just what a race. Now I'm starting to question, whoa, Rick Roll was able to finish the race 4 laps down, but now I'm starting to question what has happened to him. Let's find out what has happened to Rick Roll. Oh, he's the one who gone off the grass. What happened to him? Hold on a second. He's the one who gone onto the grass. What happened? What? He almost did the same thing as Leyden Hill, but really late. What on earth is wrong with these two cars? Is it an AI issue or something? What the hell? What? That is so bloody ridiculous.
That's a.
And he hit Jerry Chen? What? What? He just rickrolled again. Wow, that is another video. Rickrolled, just rickrolled on Jerry Chen, just coming into the pits. Bloody hell!
Why Rick Roll should be banned from NR?
We don't know. That's him. That's him to worry about. The officials have stated that we don't know what his problem is. We'll just let him ride. But if he rides too much, he's done. And I think he's...
that should be... And right now there is a medevac. There's an ambulance over at the 9's pit. 9 has been complaining of a leg injury that happened back at Charlotte last season. And she's being medevaced to a hospital.
Bob, that's an F in the chat.
This is superb. This is superb. I need to figure out what on earth happened to this AI. This is just amazing. Whew. Yeah, saying that's his penalty going. I think is 4-lap park, I think, before making his way out of the pits. Well, I'm knackered. I'm just surprised we have some surprises going along. Wow. Well, guess the race is done. We shall move on, I think, to Indianapolis. I think the next race is Indianapolis. And if we are...
Oh shit, here we go again.
Yes, Indianapolis is... No, Martinsville, my bad. Martinsville will be up next. Then Indianapolis and Chicago.
Avery Hamilton is pleased.
He is pleased. Well then, we have 3 more races in the first US tour before we start flying away to other countries out of America with our first flyaway race. Well, first non-US race at Motorsport Canada. That will be at race 8.
I got a dip.
Alright then. Yeah, I'm really tired.
For me.
No problem. Go ahead. I'm just about to wrap up. Thank you.
Alright.
No problem. Alright, well, thank you all, everyone, for watching this race. And, gosh, this is going to be one of the races to remember. But, yeah, we'll be back, hopefully, for Martinsville tomorrow afternoon. tomorrow morning at hopefully at 11 a.m. EST or 4 p.m. GMT. But that will be the time that I'll need to confirm later, to reconfirm later. That will depend on the time. So, I shall wrap it up now. And once again, thank you everyone for this massive enjoyment, and to the commentators as well, Tara Lowell, Jerry Chen, and Leyland Hill. And we'll see you guys the next race at Martinsville. Take care and ciao.